Hey guys, let's start 24th episode of Daily Football News and know what has happened in the past 24 hours. Will Eriksen retire from football? Messi becomes the free kick king. Cristiano Ronaldo's other records. Let's quickly find out all of these in this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's start today's video with yesterday's fixtures and their results. Portugal beat Hungary by 3-0. France defeated Germany by 1-0 in a nail-biting encounter. Neymar is only 10 goals short of the total goals that Pelé managed in official games. With so much international football coming up, another 6 matches in the Copa plus 12 more World Cup qualifiers to squeeze in before the end of March. It is entirely possible that Neymar will overtake the great man before Qatar 2022. Neymar has 67 goals for Brazil and record is 77 goals. Christian Eriksen is highly unlikely to play professional football again after he suffered a cardiac arrest. Sanjay Sharma, professor of sports cardiology at St. George's University in London, confirmed that there will be strict protocols in place to prevent the Danish midfielder from taking to the pitch in the future. Professor Sharma added that it would be up to both the player and the club to assess the risks of continuing to play, but claimed that the English FA would probably not allow him to play. "I don't know whether he'll ever play football again," he added. AC Milan are thinking about making Simon Kjær their captain, after a groundswell of backing following his heroics in helping save Christian Eriksen's life. Kjær's Denmark teammate Eriksen collapsed during the game with Finland, and the centre-back was one of the first players on the scene. The 32-year-old made sure his countryman hadn't swallowed his tongue and then began CPR until the medical staff arrived on the scene. The hashtag Carcapitano went viral on social media from Milan fans following the incident, and according to reports, they may get their wish. As well as his medical news, the former Sevilla defender was praised for getting the players in a circle to give the medical staff privacy from fans and cameras, and for consoling Eriksen's partner on the sidelines. La Gazzetta dello Sport report that the club have been overwhelmed by the support for the defender and coach Stefano Pioli, and his team are due to discuss the captaincy, with Kjær considered for the role. Cristiano Ronaldo removed two soda bottles from the table in front of him at his pre-match Euro 2020 press conference on Monday, before holding up a bottle of water to the room and declaring people should drink water instead. Then, for dramatic effect, he rolled his eyes and said with borderline disgust, "Coca-Cola?" The brand is an official sponsor of the tournament, but clearly, Ronaldo is not a believer in the health downsides relative to water. Wojciech Szczesny made some unfortunate history on Monday, as he became the first goalkeeper to ever be responsible for an own goal at the Euros. The goal was created by Slovakia's Robert Mak, who drove down the left-hand side of the field while beating the Polish defenders in the process. As he broke in on goal, Mak fired a shot, only to see it smash off the near post. Fortunately for him, it bounced back off Szczesny and in, with Mak's efforts being rewarded even if he wouldn't be credited with the goal. That unfortunate honor instead went to Szczesny, who was credited with the second own goal of the Euros so far. Cristiano Ronaldo has said whatever happens this summer will be for the best amid reports linking him with a move away from Juventus. Ronaldo was asked if the speculation linking him with moves to Manchester and PSG would affect him at the tournament. He replied, "I have been playing at the highest level for many years. This doesn't faze me. Whatever comes will be for the best, regardless of staying or being transferred. The crucial thing now is the Euros. It is my 5th Euros, but for me it's like my first Euros. We want to play a good match with good thoughts from the first to the last match. It may only be day 4 of the European Championship, but goal of the tournament may have already been sewn up by Czech Republic striker Patrik Schick. The Bayer Leverkusen forward scored from practically on the halfway line in the Czechs' opening game of Group D against Scotland, lobbing goalkeeper David Marshall from approximately 50 yards. Riyad Mahrez responded to a video of himself on holiday with Erling Haaland as the Manchester City star teased fans by saying Agent Mahrez on duty. Haaland has been linked with a number of the world's top clubs since making the move to Borussia Dortmund, where he has become one of the world's best forwards. After weeks of speculation, the winger could depart this summer. Relations have apparently improved. Manchester City are now open to giving Raheem Sterling a new contract after Euro 2020 concludes. According to The Telegraph, Sterling is coming off a match-winning goal versus Croatia and remains in what should be the prime of his career at 26 years old, though his legs do have unusual mileage on them compared to many his age given his significant senior roles since being a teenager. He had been rumored to be out of Pep Guardiola's plans, but that has perhaps been an overstated narrative. The co-chairman promised that debt will have no impact on potential spending. Manchester United co-chairman Joel Glazer has defended the club's level of debt and dividend payments to the owners and insists it has no impact on transfers. The Glazer family have been heavily criticized during their 16 years in charge, and one of the reasons is that their leveraged buyout of the club in 2005 landed the club with millions of pounds worth of debt. Spain set several possession records on Monday against Sweden, although Spain couldn't turn all of that possession into the goal needed to secure all 3 points. By the final whistle, Spain had amassed 85% possession against a bunkered-in Sweden, as Spain were always in complete control. Along the way, Spain completed 419 passes in the first half, the highest figure in the opening 45 minutes of a European Championship game. When all was said and done, Spain ended up finishing with a record total of 917 passes. With that, Spain broke their own Euros mark, which was coincidentally set 9 years ago to the day. Liverpool goalkeeper Adrian is staying at Anfield after signing a new 2-year contract. The Spaniard's current Reds deal had been due to expire at the end of this month, but the 34-year-old will now remain for at least another season after agreeing fresh terms. Speaking to Liverpool's official website after signing his new deal, Adrian said, "I'm delighted. I'm very happy to stay in the club." Samuel Umtiti has grown used to seeing himself on Barcelona's list of transferable players. The French centre-back has found himself in this same situation for a number of transfer windows now, and the Catalans are again hoping to offload him this summer. The player himself has stood firm so far, as he has managed to resist and stay put at the Camp Nou. Barcelona, though, have now made it clear beyond any doubt that he does not have a future at the club, and he's not considered necessary by the club nor coach Ronald Koeman. The uncertainty around Paulo Dybala's future looks set to be resolved this summer, with the Argentine forwards close to signing a new deal at Juventus. His future in Turin has been in doubt for around 2 years, with the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, PSG, Tottenham and Chelsea all reportedly interested in his services, but he is now edging closer to a renewal. Borussia Dortmund centre-back Leonardo Balerdi will stay at Marseille permanently after his 1-year loan this past season was deemed a success, writes Kicker. The French club will pay about €11 million for the transaction. Pumas have signed Johan Vasquez to a new contract that will run until 2023, they announced on Twitter. The 22-year-old defender started 32 matches in Liga MX this past season. Matt Miazga is set to return to Chelsea after a loan spell at Anderlecht, with the Belgian Giants priced out of an extension by the European champions. The 25-year-old had expressed his desire to remain with Vincent Kompany's side after helping them earn a Europa Conference League place for next year. Now let's move towards the major news of the day. Lionel Messi started his Copa America campaign with Argentina in inspired form, as he scored an excellent free kick against Chile. It was Messi's 57th free kick goal in his career, a number not even Cristiano Ronaldo can match. Until the match against Chile, both Messi and Ronaldo were tied on 56 free kick goals each. Messi has 50 as a Barcelona player and now 7 with Argentina, while Cristiano has 13 free kicks with Manchester United, 32 with Real Madrid and 10 with Portugal. The numbers are even more impressive when you think that only 4 years ago in 2017, Cristiano had scored 49 free kicks and Messi just 31. Portugal will be looking to get the defense of their European Championship off to a flying start. Ronaldo looks set to break the record for most goals scored at the European Championship finals this summer, as he currently sits tied in first place with Michael Platini on 9 strikes. History is certainly counting in his favor here, as the only player in the history of the tournament to score in 4 consecutive European Championship tournaments. Ronaldo's 21 appearances at the Euros means that he has made the most appearances of any player in the tournament's history. Ronaldo has won the same amount of matches at the European Championship as Andres Iniesta and Cesc Fabregas. He will be looking to lead Portugal out of the group of death featuring France and Germany, whilst also breaking yet another record. Real Madrid, Zidane took issue with Sergio Quaranti, a journalist for Gol. "Coach, how are you? How is everything? Did you leave Real Madrid in a bad manner with the letter you wrote?" Sergio Quaranti asked Zidane outside Vallecas. "Are you going to keep asking the same silly questions as before?" Zidane responded. "No, I only asked because of the letter." Sergio Quaranti replied. "Yes, that is why. Are you going to ask the same questions?" "Your job is a disgrace," the Frenchman stated. "I'll ask you no more questions." "I simply wanted," the journalist noted. "I know you and you know me. It's always the same," Zidane said. "But you come here. Stop your filming. Come here. Come talk to me. Come on, you. Richie, don't record," Sergio Quaranti said at the end. Christian Eriksen has delivered a first public message since his collapse during Denmark's Euro 2020 date with Finland, with the Inter playmaker offering an update on his condition. Addressing his well-wishers and offering an insight into how he is feeling, Eriksen has posted on social media, "Big thanks for your sweet and amazing greetings and messages from all around the world. It means a lot to me and my family. I'm fine, under the circumstances. I still have to go through some examinations at the hospital, but I feel okay. Now, I will cheer on the boys on the Denmark team in the next matches. Play for all of Denmark." What will be the score in upcoming fixtures in Euro 2020 and Copa America between Finland versus Russia? Turkey vs Wales, and Italy vs Switzerland. Comment down your predictions. This was the end for our 24th episode. We will be back with more interesting news and transfer rumors tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.